That students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be safe and sound in your respective homes. Still, this pandemic pressure is increasing with an alarming pace. Yesterday, also the 1300 people were declared as COVID positive patients. This is the indication this is alarming. This rate of infection and its mortality rate is also increasing. Better is to be in home confinement, stick to the book so that you can benefit yourselves in 12 ways. One, you will prepare the things for the coming examinations that are scheduled in the month of November. And secondly, you can defeat this COVID 19 infection by sitting in home isolation because it is it is through human contact that this deadly virus separates the most. Or separates, it's only the way by which it separates. Dear students of class 12, subject political science, today we are dealing with the era of one party dominance. First of all, what does it mean? And today we are giving the introduction what is the era of one party dominance and what does it mean. Dear students, Indian National Congress was formed in 1885. This organization was formed to unite people to go against the British imperialism or British tyranny. So that means after the culmination of the British power and when British surrendered powers to Indians in 1947, Gandhi Gandhi was of the opinion that this party should be suspended now. It played its role, so the Indian National Congress had not now the role to play, it must be dismissed. But it turns a political need. So the one party dominance simply means if a party rules the country for consecutive 2 or 3 terms, right from the 1947 up to 1997, we may say there was only one party dominance in India, that was the Congress. This Indian National Congress finally took its original position as a political party, and its rule continued here for nearly 2 decades, 1947 to 1977. Right from we can say 1952 when first general elections were held in India up to 1997, because in 1975 an emergency was declared by Indira Gandhi. In 1977, Janata Party won 283 seats, where only Congress got 153 seats. So this means the one party dominance in India came to an end actually in 1977. So you have to keep in mind that one party dominance means that when one party remains the dominant in the politics of India, or they rules the state almost. Nowadays, if you are watching the BJP is ruling the country right from 2014. So it is one party dominance. No doubt the other parties are existing, but they are not in the power. They are not able to retain power or to gain power. It is only the BJP that is in the power from right from 2014 to and carrying on its power. So when one party dominates the politics of any country, rules the country for a longer duration, more than 2 consecutive terms, this is simply the one party dominance. Dear students, one party dominance thus started in 1952 when the first general elections were held. There were existing other parties, other political parties, but this organization, Indian National Congress, was the lone party that was known to people fully. So people were voting to the Congress because they had in mind that Congress played an important role in the independence of India or in throwing the British rule out from the India. So it remained in the power from 1952 when first general elections were held up to 1997 when Indira Gandhi imposed emergency in country in 1975, and in 1977 when general elections were held. In these general elections, the Janata Party took the majority or gained the majority of 283 seats, where Congress got only 153 seats. Though though we can say the one party dominance in India first culminated or first came to end in 1977. So, summarizing the fact, the one party dominance means when one party remains in the politics of India or in the power for a two consecutive terms or more. And at contemporary times, you are watching that BJP is in the power since from 2014 and it's 2020. If it gains one more term in the Parliament of India, that means it is the complete dominance of one party. So, in simple terms, it means if a political party remains in the power in most states as well as in the center for two consecutive terms or more than two consecutive terms, this is called the one party dominance. In India, it started in 1952 when Congress started dominated the Indian politics. So, in 1977, the setback came to the Congress when Janata Party got the majority. So, one party dominance came to an end in 1977 in India. And at the contemporary time, at the present, you are watching, the BJP is dominating the politics of India, or is powering India in most states of India as well as in the center. This is called the one party dominance. It is not the in any sort of tyranny or any sort of aristocracy. It is the true democratic means they are in the power because people are trusting this party, people are voting this party, and finally, when it remains power for a longer duration for two consecutive terms or more than two consecutive terms, this is the one party dominance. Hope you might have grasped the concept of what is one party dominant. Is so simple. If party remains in power in most states as well as in the center for two consecutive terms, so it's called one party dominance. No doubt other parties exist there, but they are not unable to gain the power or majority in states or in the looks in the parliament, and a single party dominates the politics of uh, any country or particularly India. This is the one party dominance. But before leaving the class, I am advising do see these things on your political science reference books so that you may grasp the concept well, and also concentrate on self studies because physical classroom teaching is partially on. It is equal to nothing at all because on turn students have to attend school and teachers too. There is 50% of attendance. It means the actual mode of the physical classroom teaching is still disturbing. Thanks. Be blessed.